A very good afternoon. You're watching Lunchtime News on TV1. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Yuki Posha. Let's start off with a look at headlines.
Archbishop requests the government and opposition members to reach a consensus. Police curfew in Samanture, Chavalakade and Kalmune police divisions lifted. Search operations continue across the island. Cyclonic storm Phony likely to intensify into a severe cyclonic storm.
The curfew that was imposed in Samanture, Shavalakade and Kalmune police divisions at 5 p.m. yesterday was lifted at 8 a.m. today. Scores of suspects were arrested following search operations conducted across the island.
The Maulavi who led the main suspect of the Easter Sunday attack, Mohammad Zahran, was arrested during a search operations conducted by the Police Terrorist Investigation Unit. The police said the arrested Maulavi had influenced Mohammad Zahran to carry out the terror attack. The police, army and the police special task force conducted a joint operation in the Teliagonna Muslim village in Kurunagala. Police said 12 suspects were arrested during the search operations. Police also seized 4 mobile phones, 2 swords, 32 passports, an unregistered motorbike and 3 minivans. Police were tipped off about a suspicious parcel at a garage in Tolangamua along the Colombo Candy Main Road by area residents. Police discovered several weapons inside the parcel. A domestically manufactured revolver, 147 9mm live bullets, 1 SFG-87 hand grenade, 31 Bora 12 munition, 18 T-56 bullets, 10 revolver bullets, 60 grams of GE-1509 explosive materials and 3 electric detonators were among the items discovered inside the parcel. The police special task force took steps to safely defuse the hand grenades. The army and the police conducted a joint search operations in Dummalasuria yesterday. The search operation was conducted based on information received from an arrested suspect who maintained close connection with Mohammad Zahran, the chief suspect accused of Easter Sunday attacks. A religious school and several houses were inspected during the operations. Several equipment used for battle training, several books detailing the activities of the LTTE organization, and several mobile phones were discovered. Police stated that there were marks on the coconut trees at the school to establish the trees were attacked with sharp weapons. Meanwhile, a search operation was conducted in Nikavaritia yesterday. 4 swords were discovered at a store selling construction material. Police said 1 suspect was arrested during the operation. Another search operation was conducted by the tree forces and police in Karatti, Vanathavillua. 6 women were arrested and 2 firearms were seized by police. A house in Kalelia, Pasiala was searched by the security forces. During the search operation, several communication devices were seized. The communication devices included a device which can operate with 8 SIMs at once. Police said the seized equipment were handed over to the Criminal Investigations Department for further investigations.
The Archbishop of Colombo, His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjit, urges all parties to unite to resolve the current situation in the country.
When everyone in the country, irrespective of their religions and differences, come together as one against terrorism, it is sad to see politicians making various statements and neglecting their responsibilities by placing the blame on others. I don't see the government taking the necessary steps in this regard. Certain high-ranking positions in the relevant fields also remain vacant. They go around making statements. The people of this country do not see the efforts made by political leaders to resolve these issues. They are still trying to score marks for themselves and their political parties. Keep the elections aside for now. I request the President, the Prime Minister, the Leader of the Opposition and other political party leaders to reach a consensus, especially when it comes to national security. We are not satisfied with the manner in which these security activities are being conducted. We don't see them working towards a common goal. This should be considered as a wartime situation. I would like to state that we will not be able to control the general public if a stronger program is not implemented in this regard. If this is not fulfilled, we will take to the streets and lead those marchers to voice our objection. So don't let us take the law into our own hands. Please implement the law in those respective fields. We would like to reiterate that we will not let anyone harm our Muslim brothers because revenge is against our religion. We are sure that the Christians will not harm our Muslim brothers. If the current laws to tackle terrorism is insufficient, make amendments to those laws. I suggest that the Prime Minister make amendments to the existing laws instead of introducing new ones. The other political parties also should support these measures.
Meanwhile, President Maithripala Sirisena has appointed Attorney General Jayanta Jayasuriya as the new Chief Justice.
Solicitor General President's Counsel Dappula Dilivera has been appointed as the acting Attorney General. Additional Auditor General Chula Vikramaratne has been appointed as the new Auditor General. Senior DIG CD Vikramaratne has been appointed as the acting Inspector General of Police, and former IGP NK Ilangakon has been appointed as a consultant to the Ministry of Defence.
Meanwhile, Deputy Minister Buddhika Pathiran attended an event held in Mathura yesterday.
Admissions were presented to the 23rd batch of students following the course conducted by the Samadhi People Development Foundation yesterday. Indian Consular General Jerome Kumar Nair also attended the event as a special guest. We cannot let extremists and terrorist groups destroy the democracy of our country for any reason. We cannot let the democracy die. Also, we cannot for any reason give space for extremism. If one extremist group raises its head, there will be another extremist group that will arise to counter it. This extremism can take different faces. Extremism does not have a religion, race, caste or creed. We cannot allow these acts of terrorism to disrupt the everyday life of the general public. We have to eradicate all elements of this extremism from every nook and corner of this country.
Meanwhile, the Jaffna District All Religious Summit was held at the Sri Nagavihara yesterday. Following other views expressed by the incumbent of the Nagavihar, Venerable Migahajandure Sirivimala Thero.
අපි එකමුතුව ලාංකිකයන් හැටියට කටයුතු කරේ නැත්නම් අපේ රටට තව තවත් මේ වගේ විපත්ති ඇති වෙයි.
This country will face more tragedies like this if we do not unite. When we face these acts of terrorism, we tend to label them as Sinhala terrorism, Tamil terrorism or Muslim terrorists. Instead, we should see all of them as a whole and only as terrorists and take the necessary actions legally to stop them. We can't expect only the Defence Ministry to protect us. Instead, the citizens should be vigilant and support the defence forces. That is our responsibility.
Galle District Parliamentarian Vijaypala Hettiarachchi expressed the following views yesterday to the media.
We extend our respect and gratitude to the tri-forces, intelligence units and everyone including the Muslim community who provided information regarding these incidents. There are some people who are trying to take the shortcut to becoming president. I kindly request them not to turn this situation to your advantage. We should conduct investigations on how certain people, certain organizations receive foreign aid and revenue. It's the responsibility of the government to keep an eye on how these people and organizations spend this money.
Meanwhile, the Met Department notes the cyclonic storm Foni over southeast Bay of Bengal to the east of Sri Lanka is likely to intensify into a severe cyclonic storm during the next 12 hours and further intensify into a very severe cyclonic storm in the subsequent 24 hours.
The strong wind and sour conditions are expected over the island today and tomorrow. Strong winds up to 60 kilometers per hour can be expected over the island, particularly in the northern, north centre, northwestern, southern province and Trincomalee and Ampara districts. Showers or thundershowers at times will occur over most parts of the island. Very heavy falls, about 100 millimeters, can be expected at some places in the Sabaragamu, central, southern, western and northwestern provinces and in Mannar district. General public, Navy and fisheries community are requested to the attentive about the future advising issued by the Department of Meteorology in this regard.
A special transport plan is underway following the Easter Sunday terror attack.
Chief of Operations at the Sri Lanka Transport Board, Nihal Hidalarachi, said that all bus drivers and conductors were instructed about the security rules they have to follow. I urge the passengers to be vigilant about the people who are sitting next to you or the bag which is next to you. Do not keep any bag inside the bus which does not belong to anyone. If a suspicious person comes on board, we have given them emergency number to call the Sri Lanka Army or police. Railway Protection Force Superintendent Anura Priyaratna said that transportation of goods via trains have been temporarily suspended. The bags of all the passengers who enter through the main gates are being checked. The passengers are allowed to enter into the trains only after they are checked thoroughly. We have temporarily stopped accepting parcels. The security program is being carried out successfully. A security program was implemented in private buses as well. No one can keep their bags on racks. If someone is carrying a bag, it should be kept with them. If there is a suspicious person in the bus, inform the driver and conductor to remove this suspicious person from the bus immediately.
Now moving on to some news overseas, hundreds of passengers faced a harrowing time at the Delhi airport earlier today as the server of the immigration system encountered technical glitches.
An Air India official said that the immigration system server was